I have no idea what the girl thinks of me. How much did she fear? How much did she suspect? I need to put forth a better effort to leave her with a new impression of me. Something to drown her memories of our ferocious last encounter. It's too bad about the snow, isn't it?
Is he trying to make small talk with me? Not really.
She was from a much brighter, warmer place. Her skin seems to reflect this somehow, despite its fairness. And the cold must make her uncomfortable. My icy touch certainly had made her uncomfortable. You don't like the cold?
Or the wet?
Forks must be a difficult place for you to live. Perhaps she should not have come here, perhaps she should go back to where she belonged. But will I be able to let her go? I would always remember the scent of her blood. Was there any guarantee that I wouldn't eventually follow after her? Besides, if she left, her mind would forever remain a mystery. A constant, nagging puzzle.
You have no idea.
Her answers were never what I expected. This makes me want to ask more questions. Why did you come here, then?
It's complicated.
This curiosity is overpowering my thirst. I think I can keep up.
My mother got remarried.
That doesn't sound so complex. When did that happen?
Last September.
And you don't like him?
No, Phil is fine. Too young, maybe, but nice enough.
Why didn't you stay with them?
Phil travels a lot. He plays ball for a living.
Have I heard of him?
Probably not. He doesn't play well. Strictly minor league. He moves around a lot.
And your mother sent you here so that she could travel with him. Making assumptions seems to get more information out of her than questions does. It worked again.
No, she did not send me here, I sent myself.
I cannot guess at her meaning, or the source behind her plight. I am entirely lost. I give up. There is just no making sense of the girl. All I can surmise is that she isn't like other humans. Maybe the silence of her thoughts and the perfume of her scent are not the only unusual things about her. I don't understand.
She stayed with me at first, but she missed him. It made her unhappy. So I decided it was time to spend some quality time with Charlie.
But now you're unhappy?
And?
I'd finally gotten my first real glimpse into her soul. I saw in that one word where she ranked herself among her own priorities. Unlike most humans, her own needs are far down the list. She is a selfless person. That doesn't seem fair.
Hasn't anyone ever told you? Life isn't fair.
I believe I have heard that somewhere before.
So that's all. Why is he still staring?
I don't want to end this conversation. She just started opening up. And she still looks worried. Wish I could smooth those worried lines of hers with my fingertips. But I won't be able to do it. You put on a good show. But I'd be willing to bet that you're suffering more than you let anyone see. She wasn't the average martyr. She didn't want an audience to her pain. Am I wrong? I didn't think so.
Why does it matter to you?
That's a very good question. Her discernment was better than mine. She saw right to the core of things while I floundered around the edges, sifting blindly through clues. The details of her very human life should not matter to me. Beyond protecting my family from suspicion, human thoughts were not significant. Something about her frustrated expression is humorous. The whole situation, the whole conversation is humorous. Am I annoying you?
Not exactly. I'm more annoyed at myself. My face is so easy to read. My mother always calls me her open book.
The reason she was upset was because she thought I saw through her too easily. How bizarre. I'd never expended so much effort to understand someone in all my life, or rather existence, as life is hardly the right word. I did not truly have a life. On the contrary, I find you very difficult to read.
You must be a good reader then.
Usually. Okay, class. All the little markers and signs that were sufficient to scare off the rest of humanity does not seem to be working on her. Why did she not cringe away from me in terror? Surely she had seen enough of my darker side to realize the danger, intuitive as she seemed to be. This growing fascination for Bella to talk to her know more about her. Already, I was anxious for another chance to talk to her. All the meaningless details that would flesh out her character further. But every second I spent with her was a mistake, a risk she shouldn't have to take. No, I could not afford to find her fascinating. The more interesting I found her, the more likely it was that I would kill her. I'd already made 2 minor slips today. Would I make a third, one that was not minor?